Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Nityananda Paramashivoham.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes. I welcome you all with my love and respect. Let you all open all your three eyes.
Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. 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 Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
Yes, you can now take another measurement. Let's verify if we have succeeded in changing the height. So go ahead and see if you witness any difference. And see, understand also one thing. When you are able to increase your own height or the height of somebody else, it means that the body has started to listen to you. And it means that you are now having that kind of a space of completion inside. See, one of the things that we will have learned today is that your body should listen to your will. Your body should cooperate for you to live exactly what you want, manifesting what you want. So if there are some parts of your body that are not in alignment, that are not listening to you, not doing everything that you are asking, this is one aspect of not being healthy. There will be some toxins, some incompletions that are affecting that body part. So by manifesting this power, you are bringing the completion and making your body to listen to your will. So you can take a few moments to verify your results and share if you see any difference, if you have manifested the power. So with this, we'll be entering into the next session, which is a Q&A, where Swamiji answers questions on this whole science of spiritual healing. Many of us may have known about different kinds of healing systems even before, but as you understood, Nityananda spiritual healing is very unique, cannot be compared to any other system. So we'll be learning that directly from Swamiji about practical insights into the spiritual healing. And okay, in the meantime, we had a sharing. Ma Agora Rupi once again is manifesting the power, increased the height of a family member this time of 1 centimeter. That's really great. That's wonderful. And congratulations. It's very nice to see that you're also able to manifest through others now. And definitely we want to encourage you to do that more. You will see that actually when you manifest the powers on other people, you will also be able to generate interest in them to connect with Swamiji, and naturally they'll start asking more. They'll have an experience and they will know that everything that you are doing really there's something about it. So it's really great, and thank you for sharing. Congratulations for manifesting this power. And with this, let's move on now. So we'll be hearing from Swamiji practical insights into the science of spiritual healing.
Let me explain first the dimension of spiritual healing. I want to tell you exactly what happens during the healing. When I put my hand on somebody or when they come near me for healing, what happens? Please understand, I do not do anything, I just be. I put my hand on that person so that that person will feel comfortable, will feel I attended him, I am attending him. Exactly what happens I will describe. His being is raised to the vibration of my being. Please understand, everything is made out of molecules. Molecules are made out of atoms. Atoms are made out of something called subatomic particles, quarks. Subatomic particles. So quarks are nothing but energy field. And the energy field which keeps all these quarks tied together, that gives the form of solid form to anything which exists. Please understand. The other day I was reading an article, very beautifully they describe what Shiva Sutras and Patanjali Yoga Sutras are describing. See, the energy field which keeps all these quarks together, that is responsible for these forms and solid entities, however solid it may look. It is made out of subatomic particles, quarks, which are energy fields. And the energy field which keeps all of them together is responsible for things appearing as they are appearing. Whether it is a human body or animal body or this wall or this mic or this chair, anything. By nature, the energy fields have the tendency, whenever it is brought near the higher energy field, it just raises itself to that energy field and starts vibrating in that same vibration. That article beautifully describes with so many examples. If you play sound A in piano and keep the guitar near without doing anything, just this vibration, exactly the guitar also will create the sound A. And if you keep the pendulum clocks, 5 o'clock on the same wall, in few days you will see all the clocks, all the pendulums are moving in unison. Maybe in few hours, not even few days. In the same way, the vibrating fork, if you bring the other fork which is not vibrating, just no movements, just bring it near, it will start vibrating. I can give you hundreds of examples. Whenever you are brought near the higher frequency, higher vibration, higher conscious being, suddenly you are lifted to that consciousness, to that vibration, to that frequency. That is why again and again and again, how much ever you try, you should tell about all your problems when you come near me. Suddenly they disappear. It is not that you tried once and it happens. How many times you try? Come near. Suddenly either you forget or they look, there are no more problems. They are not there. They are not that important to your inner space. They lose their power over you because you are raising to the higher consciousness. They lose their power over you.
I am happy that I am here to listen to a unique soul who has dedicated his life to elevating everybody to a blissful state, to an enlightened level. And one of the things which you have been doing in your life, which is pleasing to the entire world, is to heal people. Please tell us the exact things that you do to heal people. What happens within you and within the person when you do that healing? I want to go out of here as a healer. Thank you.
This is the usual question I face. Every year people ask me, Swamiji, what mantra you repeat? What technique you use? What is the secret you are healing? What you do exactly to heal the people? I tell you my honest answer, I don't do anything. Deeply I am absent. Totally I am absent. When I put my hand, when I heal the people, I am not there. Simply I relax. When the sun rises, lotus blooms by itself. Sun doesn't have to go to open the lotus. The very presence of the sun opens the lotus. The same way, when I switch off myself, the very presence heals. The problem is, in your mind, you are not able to switch it off. When you become a hollow bamboo, divine uses you as a flute. When I heal, I don't do anything. I just relax. I just relax into myself. That's the only thing which I do. When you relax, automatically your energy radiates. Even in our healing system, our healers are requested never to make a sankalpa, let this person be healed. Our healers never pray, let the healing be healed. No. They always tell, what is good, let it happen. Even our healers, they never tell, what is good, let it happen. They never tell, let it be healed. They just put their hand, and in our healing system, we don't even bother about the patient. When a person puts his hand, he just goes into his meditation. He just relaxes, that's all. Meditation automatically radiates the energy. The energy automatically heals the people. They don't even bother who is the patient and what is the problem. Many people come to me and ask, Swamiji, what are all the diseases you can heal? I tell them, the disease which you can name and the diseases which you can't name, everything can be healed. Because we don't bother what is the disease or what is the thing. We know only one thing, the energy is radiated and the energy takes care of everything. Because energy is intelligence. Power plus intelligence is energy. Energy is intelligent by itself. So energy knows what has to be done. Energy minus intelligence is power. Power plus intelligence is energy. So energy is not simple power. It is intelligence also. So energy knows what has to be done. We do only one thing, we relax and let the energy take its own course. So when we heal, I just switch off the mind. I lose the idea that my boundary ends here, the other person starts there. I just feel that I have lost the idea of boundary. The boundary idea is lost. Then naturally, the energy is flooded into the other system also. And the other system also gets healed. It's almost like a communion. By the word, if it happens, communication. By the energy, if it happens, it is communion. It's almost a communion. That is the reason people, they don't, it is not that they get only healed of the physical disease. Not only the physical disease, even they taste the glimpse of the bliss. There are many people who have been healed. They come and tell me, Swamiji, my disease disappeared, it's okay. But from the day I took healing from you, I feel so energetic, so alive. I'm just laughing for no reason. People are asking me, what has gone wrong in you? People are just suspecting me. What can I do about it? See, when the energy comes up, you are continuously in bliss, in the mode of life and alive. It's almost the communion which happens between me and the healing. That's the same thing happens between the healer and healers. Thank you.
Swamiji, regarding this meditation and healing, you said that when you give the healing, you just relax. That means you are in the meditation,
Yes.
right? Now, so what is the difference between the meditation and healing?
You see, when I am in the meditation, I am in the meditation. When the energy pours in somebody else, it is a healing. I tell you, the Atma Shakti, when it expresses through my head, it is an intelligence. When it expresses through the heart, it's a compassion. When it expresses through the being, it's an energy. When it is not expressing, when it is there as it is bliss. It's like a moving snake and the stagnant snake. The snake is just resting, it's a meditation. If it is moving, it's a healing. When the energy is, when I am relaxing, when I am in that state, it's meditation. When that meditation energy is pouring, is entering into somebody else, what happens is healing. I can tell meditation is the cause, healing is the effect. Healing is the side effect of meditation. Healing is the positive side effect of meditation. Healing is the byproduct of meditation. Meditation is a sun, healing is a rays.
Swamiji, you have healed a lot of people. Now, how can a person be healed if his karmas are not there? Suppose a person got bad karmas. You say, I'm still healing. How is that possible? Secondly, you said that I heal people without doing anything or lying. But generally, healing is always with prayer. With prayer, you heal people. Person is a Bible in front of you, cure. So how is it possible to heal without doing anything? I'm sure you're praying or something. The other thing is, what happens to you when you heal people? You feel weak, some powers gone. What you go through exactly, I'd like to know.
Let me explain the first question. How can you heal when the person's karmas are there? See, there's a dark room. You put a torch. What happens to the darkness which is there in the room, which was there in the room? Does the light take away the darkness? No. Very presence of the light makes the darkness disappear. One thing you need to understand, darkness as such don't have positive existence. Darkness is nothing but the lightlessness. Light is a positive existent. Light exists, but the darkness is not existing. Lightlessness is what is called darkness. So when the light comes, automatically darkness disappears. Just like that. Energylessness, what is I call karma. Karma means energylessness. Karma don't have positive existence. When the light is brought for the darkness to disappear, you see, when the light is brought, there is no need. Light should go and eat the darkness. No. Just the very presence of the light will take away the darkness. Just like that, when the energy is given, the very energy takes away the karma. There is no need for the energy to eat the karma. There is no need for me to take the karma on me. Understand? Karma is nothing but a lightlessness, energylessness. Energylessness is what is called karma. So when the energy is given, there is no need for me to take that karma. That's the first thing. Next thing, he says, only by prayer people heal. How can you heal without the thoughts, without the prayer? See, if you heal by prayer, the energy comes only from the mental level, mental layer. Based on the intensity of the prayer, the healing will happen. If you heal through the Atma Shakti, through the energy of no mind, you will see the divine itself will be healing. Divine itself will be healing. There are two layers. Energy from mind level, energy from no mind level, Mano Shakti and Atma Shakti. To release the Mano Shakti, you need to pray intensely. To release the Atma Shakti, you need to relax totally. Our healing is based on Atma Shakti, not on Mano Shakti. If it is based on Mano Shakti, you have to take their karma. You are in their level. If you have to use Atma Shakti, only then there is no need to bother about karma. Because karma simply gets washed away. Light is flooded. When the light is flooded, darkness simply disappears. There is no darkness. You can see, here is a light. Backside the fan, there is a darkness. The darkness is nothing but the lightlessness. The moment light is turned towards that side, darkness disappears. It is not that light went there and started eating the darkness. No. Just the presence of the light makes the darkness to disappear. The same way, just the presence of the energy makes the karma disappear. The lightlessness is what is called darkness. Energylessness is what is called karma. So, there is no need for a master to work on the karma. Just the energy takes away the karma, releases the karma. And to release the mental energy only you need prayer. To release the spiritual energy, you need to relax into it. The third question. What's your third question?
But what happens to you?
What happens to me when I heal?
Physically,
Do I become weak? Do I become tired? I tell you honestly, I became regenerated. I became regenerated because I am not giving my energy. In those moments, I just became a channel for the energy. So energy just flows through me to that person. So what happens? I am also regenerated. Not only me, even our healers are telling, there's a healer in Bangalore. She says, Swamiji, by evening 6 o'clock, I am totally tired. And when I come back from office, I get a headache and I am tired. The first thing I do is, I catch somebody. If the people say I am all right also, I catch them and start healing them. Because once I heal 2-3 people, I am totally regenerated. The energy flows through me. She says, even if my kids say I am all right, I make them lie down and start healing them, Swamiji. Because I feel totally regenerated. Not only me, even our healers say, after every patient, they feel more regenerated. Because the energy is flowing through them. It's like a win-win policy. It is not like somebody is winning, somebody is losing. It is both win in this game. In the other healing systems, you have to earn and spend. In our healing system, already the God has earned enough. Our father's property is there. Only thing we have to spend. We have to let the energy to work through us. Just we have to become hollow bamboo. Relax.
Is your definition, what is healing? Do you believe in one healing another? What is universal language? First thing, what is healing? Do you believe in one healing the another? I don't believe in one healing the another. In our healing system, there is no two person like a healer and healer. In our healing system, healer and healy disappear in one space, healing happens. I do not believe in one person healing the other. As long as the healing and healer exist, healing cannot happen. In our healing system, we teach people or we help people to fall into the healer will fall into a space where there is no healer and healy, and simply the healy gets healed. That's all. So there is no healing, the healer healing the healing. Please understand the most ancient secret of the secret of the secret, which produced greatest leaders of every field, still kept as a secret, transferred only from guru to disciple in the world's oldest ancient civilization, the spiritual tradition. I am sharing that with the world. Listen. Science of awakening the inner potential bioenergy, Kundalini Shakti, and directing it to create what you want as reality. This science was available with this ancient Vedic civilization. It was transmitted from guru to disciple, guru to disciple, guru to disciple. It's called Karna Parampara, means just by listening, never by writing. Just by listening, this science was transmitted. It was never printed. This only Krishna calls as Raja Vidya Rajaguhyam, the royal knowledge, royal secret. I am transmitting that science to all of you freely, because the world now needs more spiritual scientists and spiritual healers. We already have enough of economists, business management people, lawyers more than the rats, doctors more than the cats, army people more than any number. We have too many people. Lawyers, doctors, engineers, army, media, too many. World immediately needs spiritual healers, spiritual activists, spiritual scientists, scientists with a saintly basis. A scientist we need urgently. That is why I have decided to share this knowledge with the whole world.
So it's like initiation is like more or less, not more or less, actually a commitment with the master to travel to for janmas after janmas. You see, in one healers meet I told, just be a committed healer till you are till your end. You will see at the end of your life, I will be there exactly when you leave the body. My energy will be there. I will be there. Not only when you leave the body, even after you are leaving the body. It is like a life after life. You will see the divine or the master is with you. These are all not just words. When time comes, you will understand.
Beautiful. Now, you also have trained spiritual healers.
Yes.
Tell us about these healers who are on the planet.
People who are ready to take the responsibility to enrich others are given the training very systematically in the third level of inner awakening. As I described, inner awakening level 1 is 4 days, level 2 is next 6 days, level 3 is next 11 days. So totally 21 days. The level 3, they go through a powerful training how to be a healer, continuously radiating that higher space, the space for miracles, the space for consciousness in your body and inner space, and share it with others, enrich others. The science is taught to you. Anybody who learns the science and practices becomes healers, because your body innately carries the natural healing powers. I awaken that space inside you. You will be able to heal yourself and others, enrich yourself and others.
bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva.
Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
Yes, we are back. Sorry for the brief interruption. And so we hope that you received all the insights about the science of spiritual healing. Now we'll be learning about something that is very much connected, that is about the Divya Sharira. And so this is, maybe you can say, the subtle body. Swamiji was explaining how making our Divya Sharira powerful is the goal of the whole, all the spiritual techniques that we do. For example, if you spend time doing unclutching, you will grow your Divya Sharira powerful. And when that happens, this is when your consciousness starts having more power over the body. See, it's like if you are too much physical, too much gravitating, maybe because of non-vegetarian food, for example, alcohol and all of that, your body will influence your consciousness, because of which you will manifest more of the qualities of the body. So this is when you'll have more unconsciousness, dullness, feeling more tired. On the other hand, if you grow your Divya Sharira, to make your Divya Sharira powerful, you will start radiating more qualities of consciousness, like feeling continuously energetic, inspired, confident. All of that will manifest naturally just by virtue of the fact that your Divya Sharira is powerful. So let's learn everything about that. Another dimensions of health that we do not learn anywhere else other than in Hinduism from Swamiji. Let's come to the space of listening and let's discover the secrets of the Divya Sharira.
You have two major components in you. One, superconsciousness. Another one, body, matter. Means Chit and Jata. Matter and consciousness. Every particle of the matter which is manifested by the superconsciousness and still in alignment with the superconsciousness, that parts are called Divya Sharira in you. Every cell still continues to be in tune with Paramashiva. Every muscle, every part of your biology, internal organ or body, Jnanendriya or Karmendriya, with Paramashiva comfortably with powerful cognitions comfortably without any struggle as a natural flow of life is Divya Sarira. Every cell which is ready to reverberate and radiate the powerful cognitions of Paramashiva is part of your Divya Sarira. Please understand. Whichever part of you comfortably manifests the powerful cognitions is your Divya Sarira. More and more powerful cognition manifestation means more and more you are becoming Divya Sarira. If your hands can manifest the highest powerful cognition, you are Paramashiva, your hands have become part of the Divya Sarira. Your eyes can manifest the truth, you are Paramashiva, your eyes have become part of Divya Sarira. Every cell in your body, if it can comfortably manifest powerful cognitions, it has become part of Divya Sarira. Pain does not exist is one of the powerful cognition because you are soul, you are consciousness, you are Paramashiva. If your hand is fractured and it does not have pain, means it is manifesting as a natural flow the powerful cognition you are Paramashiva. Understand? You cannot act when there is a compound fracture. You can act as long as everything is well. Not when there is a compound fracture. You can't be crying and telling, I'm okay. Understand? It's a natural flow. If powerful cognitions naturally flow in your system, you are Divya Sariri. You become Divya Sarira. Paramashiva beautifully says in Kriya, in Puja, there is a special ritual called making yourself Divya Sariri. You invoke every part with the sacred syllable of Paramashiva's name. Paramashiva sits on the throne made out of 54 mantra. Not 52, 54. 52 akshara, one spelled but doesn't have a script. Another one can neither be spelled nor written. So totally 54 akshara. He sits on the throne which is made of these 54 aksharas. And listen carefully. When you invoke those aksharas in the various parts of your body, with the declaration, this part of the body, let it manifest Paramashiva and His glory, His state, space, powers and being and powerful cognitions. That part becomes Divya Sarira. If you do not feel pain during the multiple compound fracture, be guaranteed your body will not stink or rot or degrade when you leave the body. It will only be Jiva Samadhi. There will not be ordinary death. The body will not have any decay. Yoga Sarira doesn't decay. You become Divya Sarira. If you want to become extraordinary, you have to do extraordinary things. Carve out your identity, Divya Sarira, enjoying the enlightenment being in this loka, carving your integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching. Divya Sarira, pure identity. Just like how you build this body, food, workout, rest, care, same way, build your Divya Sarira. That is what I am saying, carving out your spiritual identity. Build your Divya Sarira with integrity, authenticity, responsibility and enriching. Carve your Divya Sarira. What is Divya Sarira? I will define. Understand? You take a clay and put any impression. For example, you put your hand. It get impressed. Then burn that clay. Your hand is imprinted on it forever. So that clay is Divya Sarira of your hand. Same way, bring yourself and put the master on you, or put yourself on the master so strongly. He gets imprinted in you intensely, then burn yourself with integrity. Now you just radiate him, manifest his state, space, powers. You are his Divya Sharira. Thousands and thousands and thousands of years, Sanatana Hindu Dharma has kept this great science of producing Divya Sariris alive. All spiritual sampradayas will be relevant to planet Earth as long as they are able to produce Divya Sariris. If you are living the state, space and manifesting powers, your Divya Sarira has started getting built. It has started happening. Build your Divya Sarira intensely. Listen carefully. Too much of shadow of conscious decision gets embedded into your natural selection process and you develop something called Divya Sarira, light body, which reduces your sensual needs drastically to keep you alive and excited. Means, if your Divya Sarira develops more and more, with less input from the external world, you will be more alive, joyful, excited, inspired, radiating. You may not need sense pleasures to keep you alive and active. And if you have been a Divya Sariri, means the people who are sitting around me during the energy darshan, helping, guiding all the participants to receive energy darshan, those people are only called as Divya Sariris. Or I can say they are getting trained to become Divya Sariris. Means, it's like when a sun is shining, if you keep 10 mirror, all the 10 are properly focused on sun, towards sun. That whole area, the area between the 10 mirror will shine, not only because of sun, the 10 reflections. So these Divya Sariris are like a mirror, they act like a mirror, so that the whole area intensely radiates energy. That is why people who come to have energy darshan, they literally enter my own physical body. Please understand, it's like me having an extended huge physical body. In that very intense energy field, they enter and have the energy darshan and go. If you have been a Divya Sariri, I can say at least, especially with the experience, intensely working on the body, not only you don't age, you grow younger. The growing younger happens when you become Divya Sariri. And the grace, joy, beauty starts radiating when you are Divya Sariri.
conscious waking. No thought. This is the exact state people experience when they sit as a Divyasari medium around me during energization. They are conscious, but whatever is seen in the waking state is seen by them. Even though they are in the real part, but whatever is seen by the world, by you all, is also seen by them. They are not lost control. That is why whenever their body rolls on the ground and they appear, people who see, forgotten feels like they lost control on themselves. I tell the Divisaries, the mediums, to put thread in the grid. You will see without threading, just like that they will put it. It means they are not lost control. Completely, things are under their control. This is conscious waking state.
Understand the truth I am trying to convey. Anything your brain can capture and enjoy, your life will make that into reality. If your brain can capture and enjoy the most subtlest understandings of cosmic sacred secrets and the spiritual powers, you will become just yogi, divya shariri. If you enjoy pornography, your body will be physically matured. If you enjoy the subtle powers, subtle understandings, simply your body will become divya shariri. You will become yogi, bala yogi, bala sant. Bala sant is a person whose brain captures all these highest conscious truths, subtle truths while you are young. The way your brain captures these great truths, simply your body starts manifesting it. You become yogi, you become a divya shariri, you become embodiment of Mahadeva. You become Bala Sant. Very strong lessons. You need complete attention. But the lessons will be really helpful. This technical knowledge will really be helpful, not only for enlightenment, for making your life more and more blissful and happy and joyful, becoming a new human being. Becoming a new human being. Understand? If you cooperate as medium, and if your chakshu becomes pure next day morning, you feel, oh God, things are so fresh, alive. Then you are traveling in the path of Divya Sarira. Mouth having a deep taste, not just the mouth, the deeper mouth. It's called annak. In Tamil we say the part which hangs inside your tongue, the deeper mouth, this area. That inside the throat, feeling intense sweetness or a very sweet smell being experienced in the nose. That is what is the perfume of Divya Sarira, of the Master. Understand? Perfume smell of Divya Sarira of the Master. Something will be happening in your nose, some sweet smell. And any sound, you will, even a small sound, you will be able to hear with a deep sensitivity. These are the scales. I am telling all the people who were mediums, during the healing initiation. I am telling all you guys, if you have any of this experience, you are traveling towards the path of Divya Sarira. Have courage, confidence, joy, jump into it and run. Flow with it. I am talking about this so detailed way so that in future, people who are trying to become medium for these ghosts, the dead people, pretas, pichas, all of them should understand difference between that medium and this medium. Medium word is loaded with a negative meaning. That is different and this is different. This is different. Here it is becoming Divya Sarira. There it is becoming more and more unconscious. Vivekananda gives an example. The black magic mediums, it's like throwing a big stone on the horse and stopping it. It will stop, but it will never get up again over. With a master, it's like holding the rope properly and stopping the horse. It will be termed, not killed. Terming the horse is different between killing the horse. So it's an important thing you need to understand. This is the second level, Paragaya Pravesha, astral travel. The third level, the Siddha who doesn't have body entering into a dead body. Like a Mahavatar Baba who doesn't have physical body. He may suddenly enter into some body to do some work, to bless people, to initiate. It happens. And same way, Siddhas who don't have body entering into, first thing, Siddhas who don't have body entering into a living body, Siddhas who don't have body entering into a dead body. These are the next categories. Understand? 4 categories. I'll just give the essence. Person who is having the body entering into the dead body, person who is having the body entering into living body, person who does not have body entering into living body, person who does not have body entering into dead body. If you understand all these 4 things in different level, it will help you. First, if you understand the possibility, a Siddha can reflect, radiate himself in your body, naturally that is the best thing can happen to your body. Just get out. Get out of your body, let him occupy. That is the best thing can happen to your body. Understand what best can happen to your body. Then that becoming Divya Sariri, Divya Sarira. That's the greatest thing can happen to you and the body.
Yes. So, as you understand, growing the Divya Sharira, and when we start to radiate more of the qualities of consciousness rather than the qualities of the body. And somebody also was saying, what are the ways to grow the Divya Sharira? And is essentially giving sattvic food to the body, sattvic food to the mind, and sattvic food to the consciousness. So, of course, starting from the sattvic diet to the body, and as much detox as we can in the form of haritaki, neem, and all of that. Use as much as you can of all of these, even the nirahara samyama, going on liquid diet, allowing the hunger fire to burn inside. It's a whole different science. I think you'll be learning that in Paramashivoham Level-3 about the Kayakalpa science and all of that. So it has really revealed a lot. But yes, the sattvic diet for the body, then the sattvic food for the mind. When you chew the powerful cognitions, when you decide to align your thinking more and more to whatever Swamiji has revealed, and finally, the sattvic food for the consciousness. Unclutching, whenever you can touch the consciousness, even the power manifestation, and essentially the more you align your whole lifestyle to what Swamiji has revealed, the Charyapada of Hinduism, you will see that your body, mind, and consciousness will just continue to transform more and more. So lots of understanding, a lot of things to implement, especially a lot of things to apply. But do grow your Divya Sharira, and you will see that the whole system will completely change.
Yes, and directly related to this, we are now going to learn about Tejas, which is the shining light that can be expressed in a being which is building their Divya Sharira, their light body. That is something, it is not a physical light that we see with our eyes, it is a light that can be seen with the third eye. If there is a person who is building their light body internally, if you're a sensitive person, even if you're not a sensitive person, you will see that there is some beaming that is going, some aura, some strong expression for that person. And what dampens it, what reduces that light that we can emit through our skin? And that is the pattern of guilt. If we carry strong guilt, it will immediately hit our aura. It will hit that shine, that glow of our skin. There's something you can immediately see. If you see a person plagued by guilt, they will not have a strong radiation anymore. They will look old and like they have given up on themselves. So let us listen to Swamiji, how we can turn this whole thing around and build the Tejas, that vitality, that shining light from within. So let's listen in deeply as Swamiji is sharing these deeper truths.
Just a month ago, before I started my trip, maybe 1.5 months ago, one lady, she came to meet me. She was having 20 years of psoriasis, skin disease. She said, I have tried all possible medications, Swamiji. Please help me, do something and help me. I was sitting and speaking to her. When I was speaking, I was able to identify, find out, she has got a deep self-condemnation. She has got a deep self-condemnation and low self-esteem about herself. After speaking to her, I just gave her a small suggestion. Please stand in front of mirror and shout at yourself, scream at yourself for 15 minutes a day. This is what I gave. Stand in front of mirror for 15 minutes and shout, scream as much as possible on you. Bring out the anger, the violence, self-condemnation which you have on yourself. I told her, shout, bring it out, express it, vomit it out, finish it off. Of course, naturally she said, no, how can I do all these things? I am already in depression and disturbed mood. You are telling me to do something impractical. Swamiji, don't tell all these things. I told her, please try just for 21 days. I am not asking more, just 15 minutes, 21 days. You are suffering 20 years. Why not give me 20 days? She said, all right, I'll try. I just told her, stand in front of mirror, feel as if you are going to jump out of your skin, shout, scream as much as possible, condemn yourself as much as possible, shout at yourself as much as possible, bring all the negativity out and throw away. You will be surprised. You will be shocked. We have recorded medically. 15th day, she was totally healed. In 15 days, she is totally healed. And it never came back. Of course. She says, in these 20 years, not even one day her skin has become alright. Even if she takes strong medication, she will only feel a little bit of development, never a total cure. Now, without any medication, without any medicine, just by meditation, totally she has been healed. This is the technique from Sufism. The technique which I gave her is from Sufism. Totally she has been healed. Difficult to believe. But like the same way, thousands and thousands of cases were recorded. Actually, skin disease is nothing but a byproduct of self-condemnation and low self-esteem. Same way, we have thousands of written testimonials, written letters, and medical reports for the power of meditation to cure the sicknesses physically. Of course, mentally, there is no need even for any testimonial. If you just practice, you will understand. To know the apple is tasty, you don't need any testimonial or certificate. Have a bite, you will understand. To know the meditation cures mental sicknesses. Meditation makes you feel the well-being inside your mind. You don't need to believe, just have a bite. Then you will realize what miracles meditation does. It gives you a deep fulfillment. Not only health, deep fulfillment.
Here to give the experience. One more thing. I've always seen a deep inferiority complex in all teachers. Teachers suffer with inferiority complex. To hide their inferiority complex only they start teaching. See, when you are teaching, you can show you are a big guy. Really, it's a big addiction. You don't know. It's a big addiction. Be very clear. Teaching gives you a big strength. You feel you become a big guy. Your ego is strengthened when you teach. That is the reason you will find thousands and thousands of teachers, but not a single student. Be very clear. Never think people who are sitting in front of the teacher they are students. No. They are learning just to become a teacher. They are not students. They are just waiting to catch that seat. You can't directly catch the seat. You need to know something. So just for that, they put up with the teacher's teachings. Anyhow, all right, tell whatever you want. I will have to sit in that chair. For that, I also need to repeat all these things. Let me listen. Students are polite. They relax, keep quiet so that they can start their turn. That's all. Never think somebody is a student just because he is sitting in front of the teacher. All teaching is just pure ego game. He is trying to show his greatness, and student is just waiting so that he can show his greatness to somebody else. He is just putting up with the teachings so that when time comes, he can start. That is why I have always seen, the moment class is over, people go back to their house and start teaching. If you digested, you will never feel like opening the mouth. I have seen, even when people listen, in the mind they take notes. I should go and tell this to my mother-in-law. I should go and tell this to my father-in-law. I should go and tell this to my friends. I should go and tell this to my wife. Of course, you can't tell your wife, that is different. At least I should go and tell this to my husband. You just develop your intellect so that you can use it on your family and friends. And you just use all these teachings to support what you want to express. What do you want to express? And one more thing, I have seen people sharpening their intellect with my teachings and using it to fulfill their wishes. Whenever they couldn't get something out of somebody, they will start using these teachings in their own form. In the mind, they will have all the notes. Whatever is said, when they go back, they will manipulate as they want and use it to get what they want. Let it be very clear. That's the reason here Shiva is not interested in giving any teachings. He's straight. I think he doesn't want to contribute to the already existing confusions.
Help you in thousands of ways. First thing, the guilt-free life is nothing but heaven. It is just heaven. Now, as on now, anything you do, you have a guilt. Even if there is nothing bad or nothing wrong is going to happen, that incident, you know very clearly nothing bad is going to happen. Even then you have a small itching sensation, irritation feeling. Irritation is the son of guilt. Guilt only gives birth to the irritation. Irritative feeling, a dull feeling, all these things are disciples of guilt. When you have guilt, all these things will be following you. Almost guilt makes you a schizophrenia. Daytime you are a different personality, nighttime you are a different personality. Both can meet and merge with each other. Both can share their views with each other. Guilt is the thick wall, the china wall between you and your nightlife, you and your other personality. Almost every one of us got nightlife separately, day life separately. Your being is just cut into half. You are just separated. You behave one way in the front, one way in the back. You live one way in the society, one way when you are alone. Guilt is the wall which makes you not to meet yourself. Whenever some thought, the so-called immorality, when it arises, immediately you suppress it with the guilt. If you have a little bit of courage to face it, to allow that to come up, then you will see the same thought. If it is right, it will be materialized. If it is wrong, it will become nothing. It will simply disappear. But you don't have so much of patience or consciousness. You just want to press everything. You just want everything to be controlled. You just want everything to be under your control. You see, it's like your kids are playing in your bedroom. Of course, when they play in your bedroom, it is nothing less than hell. They make hell. Suddenly some guest has come. What you do? Immediately you put the screen, lock the door, cover the whole bedroom. You don't let them go into that room at all, near that room at all. The same way, inside, there is a portion in your being which is totally dirty. Not even actually dirty, so-called dirt. When the kids play, it is not that, it has become dirty. Just if you spend 10 minutes, you can put the things back and everything will become alright. But for the sake of emergency, what you do? You just lock it, finish. Same thing you do with your personality also. To show it to the society, you just lock that portion, you never open it. Because you have not opened for a long time, it starts getting smelled. It just becomes like a wound. Guilt is the gate, or guilt is the screen with which you cover everything. Let us work on the guilt. It just expands. We are going to work on the next layer. The guilt, the greatest enemy. Many people come and tell me, Swamiji, my wife is caught by the ghost. My husband is caught by the ghost. Or my son-in-law is being possessed by some spirit. Actually, the greatest ghost or greatest devil, the greatest spirit which can possess the people is the guilt. There is no other spirit, no other evil, no other devil, no other ghost except this guilt. The guilt is the greatest ghost which has caught everybody. Don't think somebody is having the guilt and somebody is not having. Everybody. You may be thinking, see, I have done only one small mistake. After all, one murder. For this itself, I am feeling so guilt. And I have seen the criminals who have done so many things, so many murders and so many criminal activities. They all don't feel guilt at all. You may be thinking in your mind, they are all quite happy, they are all quite comfortable, just moving around, enjoying the life. But you do not know how much of guilt each one has got. He will be having his own guilt. So never think only you have guilt and somebody else is not having. Everyone has got the guilt. Let us work into the guilt. G-U-I-L-T. Let it become G-I-L-L-T.
What I say, creating morality out of understandings. As long as they are understandings, they are nectar for your life. They create a tremendous intelligence in your life. The moment they are reduced to a superstitious belief, the moment they are reduced as a morality, they create deep guilt in you, and the guilt is the sure killer of intelligence. According to me, guilt is the worst killer of intelligence. Guilt will never let you move in your life. One small incident. One of our devotees, she had a tumor in the end of the spinal cord, the root chakra, the Muladhara chakra. For 20 years she suffered. She came to me complaining, Swamiji, please help me, heal me. I am suffering with this tumor for so many years. And she says, even after surgery, it again comes back. She even underwent surgery, but it came back.
I started talking to her slowly to trace the origin of the problem. Finally, she opened up and started weeping. She said, I asked her, do you have any guilt related to your sex energy? She slowly opened up and started weeping. She said she was abused when she was very young. When she was a kid, she was sexually abused. One of her own close relatives exploited her for so many years. And that guilt stayed with her. And she says, I started hating the very portion of my body. That part of my body itself I started hating. I started feeling that part of the body should not exist in my body. I started feeling that's different from my body. That is not my being. My hatred towards that person has turned towards my own body. When you start hating some action, you start hating that part of the body also. My hatred has become so deep. Swamiji, that is the root. I was speaking to her, slowly she opened up and she wept, and when she confessed, when she brought the guilt out, I was talking to her, she came out of the guilt and she was psychologically healed. And I was explaining how this is a usual thing which is happening. Now they say 1 in the 4 are getting sexually abused, especially in America. I read a report just the other day. 1 in 4. Of course, kids don't open up and kids don't tell you. Anyhow, when she was psychologically healed, when I explained the nature of all these things, you will be surprised. I can tell only one thing, it's a truth. What I am telling you is a truth. In 10 days, simply tumor disappeared. I gave a small meditation technique to meditate on the area. I told her, express your anger towards him. Weep, shout, cry. Just close the doors, be in a separate room, and take a pillow, think of him, beat, shout, cry, throw your anger out, and after that, sit silently and feel that part of your body, that part is also your body. Stop hating that part of your body. You will be surprised. Just a simple technique. 10 days, tumor disappeared, never came back. Never came back. I don't know, little difficult to understand, but truth.
First of all, you create a very disempowering, inadequate cognition about you, and then you feel shy about it, and then you create an alternative compensating cognition, and you spend your whole life defending the alternative compensating cognition, which is your outer image. Till the end, you never feel satisfied because you feel the guilt you showed which is not true, without realizing your true identity is much more than which you can imagine and show. Whole life ends in deep incompletion, and your trial and error methods you do with the incompletions. Understand this example. You are actually rich, but suddenly, for some reason, you fell into the coma and forgot the bank account number and password and the amount of money you had, $10 billion you had in Swiss bank. You forgot all the details. And you wake up and feel you are poor, but you wanted to project yourself as a rich to the world. So you go on trying hard, struggling with your whole life, just to project as an alternative, compensating cognition, outer image. I am rich, I am rich, I am rich. Your whole life goes in proving that. Suddenly, before death, again you fall into the coma and remember that you had so many $1 billion in this bank, in this country. This is the account number and password. But now nothing can be done. You are dying. This is exactly is your life. If you complete now, first thing, you will realize the alternative compensative cognition is a lie and it will melt down. Second thing, your disempowering cognition about yourself, that will melt down. Third, you will realize your original self is much more than what you projected as your outer image, alternative compensating cognition. And you will have complete easiness between what you feel as you and what you show as you and what you are as you. Completion. Completion melts down all the obstructions. The obstructions for your realizations are like mountains, heap of mountains, but the process of completion and completing can melt down even the mountains of incompletions. So complete with everything. Especially with this right context. The context of enlightenment. Understand? This completion is used in many traditions by many teachers, gurus, psychiatrists. But the context in which I am using is totally different. Here I am giving completion to completion. This completion will give completion to your completion. Please understand. This is the answer for many questions I received. Knowing that you can never live in the present moment takes away the great guilt which is created in you by the wrong practice, wrong sadhana. Try to live in present moment. Till you die, you will not be able to live. That's the first thing. Second important thing, by remembering whether you are thinking about the past or the future, you are in the present.
You are living in the present from this moment. Whenever you want to live in the present, just remember, wow, I am thinking about my past, but in present. I am thinking about my future, but in present. One devotee is writing, yes, I know, I am living in the present, even if I think about past, but what to do? I had a past did happen. Okay, nothing wrong. Please understand, if you are suffering because you are constantly thinking about the past, you will have suffering. But if you remember, yes, past did happen, it's okay. Now I am thinking about that in present only. Because I think about the past, it is not the thing that I am lost in the past. No. Past happened, but I am in present. It's already gone. Past is like a water left your feet. If you are sitting in the river, the water left your feet, even if it is dirty, you are not going to be disturbed. The water which is coming, if that is also dirty, you are not going to be disturbed. The water which is at your feet, if that is dirty, only then you are going to be disturbed. So knowing the past and the future is happening in the present, you are free. You are in the present. I can say it's a technique for instant enlightenment. First thing, whether you are thinking about past or thinking about the future, remember you are in the present. Immediately you will see the load of the past and the future will not be there on you. Yes, I am thinking about what I did yesterday. I am thinking what I am going to do tomorrow in present. A sudden shift in your whole energy flow and experience.
I tell you, when you complete, do not have apologetic mood. Do not feel the guilt. You have done something wrong. No. Because if you feel guilty, you will not go through all the past and complete. Because even one or two will make you so tired, you will be agitated, irritated. You will think, what is this? Why should I think? So you will develop a subtle hatred towards completion. You will never sit for completion sessions. How many of you feel, listen, bored or tired, don't want to sit for completion? Raise your hand. All of you need to know, you are only having a deep guilt about past. You should know you have not done something wrong in the past, but listen, you have not done anything wrong in the past, but it was just inadequate cognition. You expecting you should have the adequate cognition from the childhood is impractical expectation in this society. Then you should have become my Gurukul child. In the society you can't expect to have a complete cognition. You can't expect society to allow you to continue to have a complete cognition. A child is allowed to have a complete cognition only in my Gurukul. And if you just allow the complete cognition, full brain of a child to be functioning, helping the child, encouraging the child to learn. So beautiful. So beautiful. So first thing you need to understand is completion is not feeling guilty about your past, remembering your past inadequate cognition and completing it so that decisions and patterns you developed during inadequate cognition does not need to continue to exist in your present inner space and affect your life now. If you are bored, unhappy, don't want to sit for completion, be very clear. You are not completing, you are just sitting with your past guilt and just brooding over. Just brooding over. Listen and understand. Completion is not apologizing. Same way when you are completing with others, don't be in the apologetic mood. You are not apologizing. Sometimes apologizing may happen. See, many times, only if you feel powerless, if you fall into the powerless mode, you apologize. Don't fall into powerless mode. Sit powerfully. Remember very clearly, when you had those powerless moments, some part of you have been stuck with others. Now you are reclaiming those parts. That's all. For example, if I had a fight with my elder brother when I was 6, and still that memory is there in me, that fear is there in me, that feeling is there in me, means still that 6-year-old child is influencing me. So all I am trying to do is I am liberating myself from that fear pattern which I created at the age of 6, which happened due to fighting with my brother. I am not now going and apologizing to my brother. Oh, sorry, that time I beat you. Now I apologize. No. You may apologize in some time, but completion itself is not just apologizing. It is like making the other person understand and making yourself understand that fighting in the young age created a strong, fearful, powerless pattern in you, which is responsible for still you struggling, suffering with a wrong cognition, improper, inadequate cognition. Completion means shifting the cognition from an inadequate cognition which is restrictive to an expansive cognition which expands you and the other person. I tell you, completion brings integrity in you, completion brings authenticity in you, completion brings responsibility in you, completion brings enriching in you, completion brings listening in you, Completion brings completion in you. Completion is tapas, completion is yajna, completion is puja, completion is kriya, completion is homa, completion is jnana, completion is bhakti, completion is yoga, completion is completion. Completion in every level. Completion in every step. Completion in every way. Completion is Shraddha. Completion is Shraddha. Completion is Tapa. Completion is Puja.
Yes. So as you understood from this segment, guilt can be a very strong poison inside us. Especially, we heard how Swamiji guided two persons to come out of the guilt that they had due to certain incidents in their life, especially one who was abused for a long time. And how, when Swamiji guided them to heal from the guilt, how they were completely healed at so many different levels and experienced a completely new life after so many more than 20 years of suffering. And like that, at different level, different scale, different intensity, all of us have some guilt that is stored inside us and that is putting us down, that is acting as a poison to us, manifesting our potential and physically also manifesting as diseases in our body. And so, what do we need to do? This completion. Actually, somebody says completion heals your physical body. It's not just that you heal emotionally and all of that. Whenever you do completion, your very physical body heals. And especially now, it's day 20 of Paramashivoham, almost getting over. What is the one thing, one of the few things, maybe I can say, that you should be doing every day? That is completion. Continuing to progress in your completion process until you remove all the incompletions from your inner space, especially the root pattern. And you will see that your health will improve a lot, because most of the incompletions and most of the diseases that we have are actually psychosomatic, as Swamiji was saying. They have their root at the level of your thoughts, emotions. So when you complete with all of that, it is your physical body that is healed the most, that is the most benefited. So it's a good way to transition to introduce tomorrow's theme, which is going to be on completion, especially completion is the root pattern. Tomorrow you'll be guided to especially identify the root pattern, the source incident in your life happened at a young age, based on which all the other incompletions are based on. So we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. We have come to the end of today's session, the science of health as revealed by Swamiji from Hinduism. Many different insights, many different aspects of health, from the belief we have about ourselves to the thoughts that we have, the lifestyle. We have covered pretty much all the dimensions. If you have any questions or doubts, and if anything that you feel to ask, feel free to do so.
Yeah. Also, any takeaways, any powerful clicks you received today, feel free to share your experience. And we always love to read the personal experience from the participants, the breakthroughs that they've experienced. Even in the power manifestation, it's always nice to see. And we definitely invite you and encourage you to join tomorrow, starting with the Nityananda Yoga, the 308 asanas, and with all the 12 components, various different aspects of Nityananda Yoga to build the powerful yogic body. And yeah, it's going to be a very intense day of completion, as Maharaj just shared. So make sure you have enough paper with you for writing and maybe wiping one or the other tear as well. And yes,
Bhagavad Blessing, of course, is so healing. Thank you very much for sharing your experience. We're glad to know that you enjoyed today's session, and congratulations also for your power manifestation, especially. We're glad to receive your feedback in every round, and hope that it's inspiring the others also to give themselves a breakthrough. Let's have this as our intention for tomorrow. Let's give a breakthrough to ourselves in our completion and in our power manifestation and in our yoga as well. So thank you all for being there with us today. And now let's conclude together with the Purna Mantra. Let's offer gratitude to Swamiji and invoke a space of completion within ourselves. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Paramastu. Om Nityanandam. Thank you all. Nityanandam. Nityanandam, everyone.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva.
Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.